It's time now for the Beer Channel Morning News, and it's Monday morning, September 21st, 2015. Good morning to you all this lovely Monday morning, September 21st, 2015. Back to work, back to school. Here are your news and eyes. Here are the top stories at 7:20 on this Monday morning. Here is Nevada, where Pope Francis met Cuba's revolutionary leader, Fidel Castro, celebrated mass with tens of thousands of followers in Nevada's Revolution Square on Sunday as police prevented some descendants from getting close to the pontiff. Washington. Congressional Republicans hope Pope Francis leaves his liberal leading views at the Vatican as when he addresses the joint session of Congress Thursday during an event that will be broadcast around the world at large number house. On Sunday, Republican presidential candidate Ben Carson said he would not support a Muslim president. There was only a matter of hours before others were clamoring to say that the world not support a presidential candidate who wouldn't support a Muslim. EU politicians say Syriza's victory is a sign of grief will stick its reform commitments. Vienna environmental samples have been taken at a sensitive military site in Iran. The head of the UN nuclear agency said on Monday cited significant progress in his investigation into Iran's past activities. But after a search of what went on, all morning news thought that the terrorists had escaped along the parachutist Fairby, prompted a theory that he had been extreme sportsman all along. Former Conservative Party Treasurer Lord Ashcroft says that his new book about David Cameron is not about settling scores. The unbiased Margaret V. Call Me Dave includes allegations about the Prime Minister's student days. In New Zealand, police stand at the shut gates at the Hamilton Zoo after a female zookeeper was killed by one of the attackers at the zoo in Hamilton, New Zealand. A year after a federal jury convicted him of crime on a salmonella outbreak ban for killed 9 people and 69 more. Former PD Executive Stuart Parnell went to court facing possible imprisonment for the rest of his life. One of the worst wildfires in California's history, tore on number 1622 homes was spread to the thousands more, along with another monster blaze sweeping by the state officials warned Monday. A pastor and members of the congregation have been held in serious for disarming an alleged gunman who police said attempted to kill his girlfriend and infant son inside an Alabama church. Miami, troublesome Armada was getting stronger in the open athletic minutes at a French mainland. The storm's maximum sustained winds Monday morning increasing near 50 miles an hour. Here, Volkswagen AG lost almost a quarter of its market value after this admitted cheating to U.S. air pollution for tests for years, risking millions of potential fines and backlash for consumers in the world's second biggest car market. London. World stocks began this week in a red on Monday as the uncertainty created by the last week's latest proposal of Fed will reserve rate hike and continued jitters over China and emerging markets sentiment. Los Angeles in January, Jack Whiffen, the chief executive of Tribune Publishing Company, took his senior management team to the visit to Los Angeles Times, a jewel in his company's portfolio of newspapers. Bank of America CEO Brian Moynihan expected to learn Thursday whether shareholders supported him holding the chairman title. Investors will hold a special meeting short that day. Alright, look at that stock market report here at 7:23. Here. In the Dow, 63, 4.58, down 29.16, SP 5, 1958.03, and Nasdaq 4,827.23. Alright. Moments after she became the first black woman to win the Emmy for the lead actress in her drama, Viola Davis took the stage to the Microsoft Theater, very much aware of the history she just made. The circular family tree of Earth's life forms is considered the first of the 3.5 billion year history and how life evolved and diverged. It still be 2 weeks before we can see windless cuts the Martian here on Earth, but astronauts are getting some special treatment. First, discovered in 2003, Buttostagris echinatus is a parasaur, parapetale, a parapetale that looked like a cross between a cow and a rattle and water that is a supercontinent of Pangea some 260 million years ago. A 4 million-year-old fossilized skeleton of a whale was discovered at construction site in Santa Cruz County, California. Specialists in infectious disease are protesting a gigantic overnight increase in the price of a 62-year-old drug that is a standard indicator for a life-threatening parasitic infection. 1 in 3 people born in the UK this year are projected to develop dementia in their lifetimes, according to Alzheimer's Research UK. FDA's number 2 California to be next commissioner. As a worker in Canada, government hospital, it mixed a batch of chlorine on a burnt August day. He noticed that it didn't have a typically strong bleach odor. Looking at some New England Insulars here at 725 here. A woman believed to me in her 30s was stabbed in the side when she was jumped by 3-wheeler Fletcher Street and Farmer John Smith was way below late Sunday. Peter Chell News Hub, 725. That out of our sports report then. New England Patriots defeat the Buffalo Bills 40-32 and Buffalo go to 2-0 season while the Boston Red Sox 2-3 for the Toronto Blue Jays with a 4-3 victory over the Toronto Blue Jays at Pescado here. Sox will be back at Fenway Park for 7:10 p.m. date against the Tampa Bay Rays. The Cowboys might be 2-0, but this now has been a disastrous start to the season. They lost Des Bryant when week went to Brooklyn. Not turning what could be after a considerable period of time when a Brooklyn left Comical 7 a week to in Philadelphia. Orchard Park, New York. New look Buffalo Bills. Similar result at Rex White ever. Grimless Bills Scotia come out showing you Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. So, if you're expecting an interim opposite head coach and his particularly confident players to freak out after Sunday night's 27-17 defeat to the Green Bay Packers and Salmon quarterback Aaron Rodgers, which left the Seahawks with an 0-2 holder start. John Lloyd, a member of the last British Cup team to appear in the Davis Cup Finals, told ESPN that victory for Great Britain November's final against Belgium will be almost of the same magnitude as Andy Murray's Grand Slam titles. Peter Cheldusab, 726 here today. It's time out for a travel report on this Monday morning. Back to work, back to school here. And let's start you off out in the Ocean State here. We're 146 of the southbound side, so from Route 50 to Route 95. 146 of the southbound side, so before Route 99 here. 295 on the northbound side, so from the down Massachusetts border, Route 95. 95 on the northbound side, it is so around the Attleboro section. 95 on the southbound side, so from 146 to downtown Providence here. 95 on the northbound side, so from East Greenwich all the way out to downtown Providence here. 195 on the westbound side, it is slow from Seacock all right to downtown Providence here. Route 6 is so from Justin all right to Providence. 6 connector slow due to exit on Route 6 to Providence, so expect delays here. 1-4 to the southbound side, so from Exeter down from North Kingstown here. 138 to the westbound side, so from North Kingstown stretch and Route 138 to the westbound side, so for the Newport Bridge. 195 to the westbound side is so for the Fall River area. 195 on the eastbound side, so from Route 6 in Swansea to the Breckenridge and Fall River here. 95 on the northbound side, it is slow from 495 in Buttfield all the way out to Route 1 in Sharon due to an accident on 95 northbound side around Route 1 in Sharon here, and then hit breaks again between Cody Street and Ponson Street in Norwood in Sharon's area here. 24 to the northbound side, just so after Route 27 in Brockton all the way after the Braintree split. Route 3 to the northbound side, so from Route 53 in Hanover all the way after the Braintree split. 120 to the northbound side, it is so from the Braintree split all the way out to Route 24 in Randolph here. We got some accidents on Route 3 to the northbound side after Route 53 in Hanover, and another accident on after Route 228 in Rockland and Route 3, so expect some delays here. 120 to the northbound side, it is slow from 138 in Kenton all the way out to Route 9 in Wellesley here. And then hit break there from Route 6 in Newton to Route 20 Waltham here. Route 120 in southbound side, so from Route 1 in Peabody all the way out to Route 2 in Lexington here. Mass back in the eastbound side, it is slow from the 485 Westboro all the way out to Natick, and the hit breaks get from 128 in Weston all the way out to Newton here. Mass back in the eastbound side, it is slow from Newton all the way out to the Austin Brighton Tolls. Mass back into the westbound side, it is slow from Logan Airport all the way out to Prudential. Southeast Expressway and the northbound side, so from the Braintree split all the way out to Dorchester. Mass back Southeast Expressway southbound side, so for the Dorchester stretch here. Mass back in the accident before Route 9 in Framingham, so expect some delays here. Route 2 in the westbound side, we get an accident before Route 120 to Lexington, so expect delays. Route 2 westbound through the Lexington stretch. Route 2 eastbound, so from Route 60 all the way out to Fresh Pond Parkway. Southeast Expressway on the 93 of the southbound side, so from 128 in Kenton all the way out to the Zinkin Bridge. Typical tunnel on both ends, looking good in downtown Boston here. 495 on the northbound side, so from Hopkins all the way out to Route 9 in Westbury. 298 in the eastbound side, it is so from Auburn all the way out to Route 9 in Worcester. 146 northbound, so from both ends of the Sutton stretch. Bass back in the eastbound side, so around Route 146 in Auburn. 122 in the northbound side, so before 290 in Worcester. 290 in the eastbound side, it is so for the Shrewsbury stretch due to an accident on 290 in the eastbound side for the Route 149 in Shrewsbury, so expect some delays there. Up north, Route 2 in the eastbound side, so from Harvard all the way to Littleton here. Route 3 on the southbound side is slow from Pepperell all the way out to Millwork and hit brakes again before Route 128 in Burlington Air. 93 on the southbound side, so from 213 Bethune all the way out to Wilmington Air. 93 on the northbound side, so from 495 in Andover all the way out to Lawrence Air. 495 on the southbound side, so from 125 in April all the way out to Route 93 in Andover here. Doing some exits on 495 on the northbound side up to Route 38 in Tewksbury here, and 93 on the south northbound side, so before Route 495 in Lowell. Up in New Hampshire, every turn back on the southbound side, so for the Nashua stretch, due to some accidents in Nashua. Around Route 101, around Route 130, so expect some delays here. Route 101 in the eastbound side, so for Route 95 in Northampton here. And up in Maine, Maine turnback's looking good from York all the way up to Augusta here. Alright, look at that MBTA alerts here at 7:30 here. Red line, Braintree breaks, split by delays both ways between Braintree and North Quincy on Monday, September 21st. Here. On the Conveyor Rail, Kingston Plymouth Line, train 034, 698 from Kingston delay today, 10 to 15 minutes to the lake, train traffic ahead. Middleborough Lakeville Line, train 003, 635 from South Station delayed today, 10 to 15 minutes to the lake, train traffic ahead. Here. Middleborough Lakeville Line, train 004, 6 from Middleborough Lakeville on move operate, possibly 15 minutes late. And on the ferries here, all Human Hull ferry trips will be around about 14 days due to a scheduled Long Island Bridge construction time, 3 to 8 minutes of travel. Peter Channel News Time, 7:31, time half hour, weather report, and it is a chilly start to your morning here as this is the early signs that the transition to summer and fall. Alright, today says skies about 68 degrees, northeast at about 7 to 13 miles an hour here. Tonight, increased clouds going up 48 degrees, northeast at about 3 to 7 miles an hour here. Tuesday, Port Skies about 69 degrees, northeast with about 5 to 7 miles an hour here. Tuesday, most skies about 52 degrees, northeast with about 3 to 5 miles an hour here. Wednesday, most skies have about 72 about 52 degrees, north at about 6 miles an hour here. Thursday, skies about 73 degrees. Thursday, Port Skies about 53 degrees. Friday, Port Skies about 69 about 49 degrees. Saturday, most skies about 68 about 47 degrees. And for Sunday, skies about 67 degrees. Not temperature at 7:32 a.m. It's standard at first skies 48 degrees, the humidity 89%. That is going to be for the Peter Channel morning news on this Monday, September 21st, 2015 on a Monday. Peter, have a good day. What a good Monday to you here.